live from rainy New York City. It's Wearable Electronics, Becky Stern.
Hi everybody, welcome to the show. Every Wednesday we talk about wearable electronics. Today's April 30th, and in true form we're having some April showers. It's been pouring all day. Everybody's running late, everybody's getting wet. It's the way to send the month out kicking and screaming to bring Mayflowers.
Yeah.
Phil, Mr. Lady Ada himself,
Hello.
joins me, runs the show, and will tell everyone what is on today's show, Phil.
On today's show, the code is April showers.
Because we all had to use umbrellas on the way into work today.
Yeah.
That is there's nothing else behind this code. Besides, it is the last chance we would have to use the April showers.
Wearable Wednesday.
We show you what's happening on the blog, and we talk about cool stuff. We launch a new project.
All right, next up, component of the week.
I show you a cool component and why it is cool.
Okay. Tools we love.
It's just like it sounds. I have a cool tool to show you, and I'm going to
Yeah.
tell you why I love it and why maybe you should too.
Yeah, we're positive here. We don't have the tools we
Tools
hate.
we hate.
No, that's the show after this one.
That's wearable electronics with somebody else.
Yeah,
Not me.
with Sticky Burn, your arch enemy. Okay. And questions and answers. You have questions, Becky has answers.
If you have questions at any time during the show, post them up in the comments or on Twitter, Google+, or the blog, and I'll catch them for next week, and you'll be rolled into the giveaway to win a prize. So it's a good prize for those who ask good wearable electronics questions that I will answer.
Okay, all that and more on Wearable Electronics with Becky Stern. Okay.
Full show today. I'm getting over a cold. I hope you guys don't mind my voice.
Yeah, was it all of that filming in the rain with the floor umbrella?
It was not raining when we did the floor umbrella shoot. No, that is not it.
You didn't,
but I sound a lot better than I did on Monday.
Yeah, that was funny.
I couldn't talk to anybody with a straight face because I sounded like a donkey.
Becky has like an adolescent, maybe, like a crackly voice.
Yeah, an adolescent boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, we've got a lot of wearable electronic stuff happening. I no longer have to struggle to find people using Flora and other Adafruit wearables in their projects for the blog. Like they just keep hitting my inbox like crazy. So it's easy pickings on the blog. And this week there are a couple cool projects with Adafruit hardware in them. But we already talked about the code, didn't we?
Oh yeah, but you know, it's never bad to remind folks again.
If you want to get anything wearable electronics and build your own projects, you can get 10% off. That's how this works.
Okay, so Wearable Wednesday, all the cool things that fit to wear and blink on you.
Yeah. So here I took notes so that I will pay justice to these projects. Leslie blogged this really cool lab coat. You see it's going on. This video is really rad. It has really cool audio on the blog today. It's by Tom Borax. He made a Flora lab coat that works with his synthesizer, and it like blinks these lights while he's performing with his synthesizer, and it's really loud and fun, and
it's a cool project.
yeah, it's really cool. I mean, I just like the idea that you have to plug your lab coat into your synthesizer for maximum enjoyment.
Well, you have to like plug in your book now to make sure it has power.
Yeah,
and,
you can plug in your book.
I have to recharge my jacket and all that stuff. Update the firmware on my shoes. Yeah, that's where we're living.
This is a beautiful crown made of a 60 NeoPixel ring that was put together by Instructables, a user on Instructables named Penguin with a 3 instead of an E. And it's cool. It's got laser cut acrylic on top of the pixels to make this light pipe kind of effect. I would love to see, there's a lot of LED tiaras now happening with NeoPixels, and we have a tutorial. We have two versions actually, a wire version and a 3D printed version, and I would like to see a prom photo. This is my wish, all the teenage girls watching. I'd like to see a prom photo where all of the ladies are wearing different kinds of LED tiaras.
Okay.
This is a cool project and video by some students in Hungary at the Budapest College of Communication, Business and Arts. And they use some flex sensors and some audio manipulation and projection to make this cool performance video and a really neat wearable. So you can check it out on the blog. It also has very cool sound that I just wanted to talk over it and entice you to go click over to the blog and read.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another one that Leslie posted.
Okay.
Tearing it up. So that and more on the Adafruit blog every Wednesday is really cool wearable projects using Adafruit hardware and not.
Yeah.
News.
Well, you talk about this one. Let me go get it. I have to go get my Google Glass.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
This is a glass accessory, so you can put the glass support on the ear right here. And this device plugs in there and has a little LED on it. Well, Phil gets his. I have a video camera wearing his. So you just tell it, you say glass toggle flashlight, and it makes
Yeah.
It makes a flashlight. Can you make it? Can you make yours go?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Okay, glass. All right. See if I. Okay, glass. Toggle flashlight. Oh,
It's not plugged in.
I forgot. I need to go get the flashlight.
Everybody. So all it is a tiny little chip. You can see photos of the board on the website. I modeled for some photos on Monday, so I'll be the can I say the word glass hole on our show?
No.
Sorry.
All right, round 2. Okay, glass. Toggle flashlight. Yeah, I have to allow it the first time and then see how it is.
Yeah.
So there it is. You can see it. Okay, glass. Oops, sorry. The first time you put it in, you have to approve it.
Approve it.
And we have a tutorial about this. And I'll do this again. This is basically the user manual. Here's all the things that it has to be plugged in to work. I don't know if you knew that.
A lot of things
yeah. So I'll do that. Okay, glass. Toggle flashlight.
Boop boop.
Bonk. So neat.
Cool.
Yeah.
Neat, guys. Now, yo, dog. I heard you liked LEDs, so I put some LEDs on your Google Glass.
So I'll do it one last time. Okay, glass. Toggle flashlight. Bonk. So,
nice.
There you go.
So you can pick one up in the store, and you can learn how to. What do you have to do? Modify the firmware on the glass to make it do the command?
No, you just need the latest, which is XE16, which is the latest firmware update, which is floating around. If you leave your glass plugged in and it's on Wi-Fi, it'll eventually get it. And then you need to download the SDK, and you just need to put in a file, and that's it. Because it has to be able to communicate to the little USB jack here to turn on the light.
It's awesome. I mean, like, if that chip can turn, like, obviously turning on an LED is a pretty basic thing for that microcontroller that's getting information over USB. So I would like to see a lot more USB Google Glass accessories coming up. I'm going to cough. Can you turn my mic down for a second?
Oh, yeah, sure. Everything's fine here.
Promise.
It's like some dystopian future where everyone has Google Glass and there's too much pollution. Just
it's going to happen again.
I think it was Max Headroom was kind of like that.
Totally cool. Everything's cool here.
Moving right along, I am going to do a couple of new products. So this is the new Gemma little starter pack that we put together. And we have, I
muted myself while I did that.
We have them in the store. This is the first one, and this is the LED pack.
The Gemma sensor pack.
The Gemma sensor pack, sorry.
Yeah, so there's a piezo, a photocell, a vibration sensor, and a toggle switch.
Yeah.
That you can use as an on-off or a sensor.
Yeah.
And we're hoping to use this in an upcoming contest with Element 14.
That's right. And then next up we have the Gemma sequence pack.
Sequence starter pack. So this is what's used in this week's project, and it's a really easy way to just add lights to your project with Gemma and a coin cell battery holder.
Yeah. Super low cost, great way to get started, and kind of battle tested. This is one of the things that we see a lot of people do with Gemma. So, and
yeah, it's really straightforward, easy. It's like the project we did with the sequence 2 with the hat uses this, like these are the parts for that too.
Yeah.
And then for this week's project, all we did was add a piece of conductive Velcro, and that's all the parts you need for this week's project, which is a cool light for the inside of your bag. So when it's dark and you don't like to rifle around in your bag for stuff, this is a very specific lady problem, but I know dudes have big backpacks
Yeah,
too.
when it's dark and I don't have a phone or anything else, I toss on my Google Glass and I say, okay, Glass, toggle flashlight. But
and you see how seamless that was.
Yeah, that's what I like to do. All right, let's watch the video.
Okay.
And you should do some coughing.
I'm gonna. If you're like me, you can never find anything in your purse, especially at night. And while I try to recognize objects by feel, there's an easy way to solve this annoying problem. Just add some LED sequins that light up when you open the bag. Let's get started. For this project, you'll need your purse or backpack, the Adafruit Gemma sequins pack, and some conductive Velcro. Use conductive thread to stitch together the ground pads of Gemma and the LED sequins. Then use another piece to connect up the positive pads to one of Gemma's digital outputs. Carefully seal your knots with some nail polish so they don't spring undone when you cut the thread tails short. Next, connect a piece of conductive Velcro to Gemma's ground on one side of the bag's opening, and its other half to a digital input stitched around to the other side of the opening. You can follow the circuit diagram included in the complete tutorial for this project on the Adafruit Learning System. The link is in the description. Load up the super simple Arduino code and plug in a coin cell battery pack and head out for the night knowing you'll be able to see your stuff. Thanks so much for watching, and subscribe for more wearable electronics from Adafruit.
Okay, we're back.
You
All
guys
right,
like
that was illuminating, enlightening.
You like that?
Yeah.
I have this purse, and now my purse is forever upgraded. I love this job, by the way.
Yeah, everything you have glows, blinks, is
Or
upgraded.
charges. My other purse charges my cell phone.
Yeah.
This purse lights up when I open it. Do you want to look at it on the overhead?
Yeah.
What about this light? I don't know that you can.
Journey into Becky's purse.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's cool right here. I'm gonna make it a little darker. No, a little.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. So I wonder if I can make the Velcro. You can see like that when the Velcro's touching,
Yeah.
it's not. It turns them off, and then when the Velcro's not touching, it turns them on. And it's using the internal pull-up on the Gemma, and the circuit is super simple. Like this one's connected to ground, this one's connected to digital input, and then it turns on these LEDs. I just used one pink one at the end for fun.
Yeah, that's
I
nice.
like pink. So it works really great. You can like easily see. This camera is not the.
Yeah, I can turn on autofocus.
There's like nothing in my bag, so there's nothing for you to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really cool conductive thread circuit. Really great beginner project, easy to do and useful at the same time. People are always telling me to make more useful things. This is so useful. It helped me find my chapstick the other day.
Okay. All right. Next up, if you want to buy the things so you can make your own light up purse, 10% off in the Adafruit store. April showers.
You can buy the
Spurs
new
tonight.
Gemma sequence pack.
Yeah.
We'll be giving away one later in the show.
Okay. Component of the week.
It's these cool looking video glasses. Aren't they so cool looking? This is Will.
Yeah.
He's shipping. He's really looking.
Yeah.
fabulous.
Will's in Fab.
Oh, he's in Fab now.
He's in Fab now. He makes some of the things like Flora and Gemma.
Yeah. Every single day.
We don't have any models at Adafruit. Everyone who's pictured does something here.
It's true.
In fact, I think I made a promise that we wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have
Every
to.
once in a while, we'll pull in like a friend
Yeah.
who's like my friend Shelly was perfect for the suspenders because she was real tall,
Yeah.
and friend of the show, friend of Anamanaguchi, friend of the show.
Yeah. But they all do
Band
stuff.
members, yeah. Well, but like so sometimes we use friends, but they all do stuff with electronics.
Yeah.
So these video glasses are really cool. They're useful for like playing games on a plane, but we got them so that we could make our own Google Glass basically with Raspberry Pi.
Yeah.
So here's what they look like on the inside, and then you can take them apart pretty easily with the next one.
Okay.
You take them apart, then you can separate the eyepieces, and Noah and Pedro did a cool project where they took them apart and 3D printed an enclosure for the hardware and one of the eyepieces and attached it to their glasses to make like DIY version of Phil's Google Glass.
Let's watch this.
Hey everybody, and welcome to 3D Thursday. If you missed your chance to get Google Glass, try this project. You can hack this wearable video display to create your own glasses-mounted wearable computer powered by the Raspberry Pi. Let's check it out.
Our 3D printed design turns this display into a Google Glass-like form factor. It easily clips to your prescription glasses and can display any kind of device with composite video, like a Raspberry Pi. You can get the tools and parts for this project from Adafruit.com. A pair of these wearable video glasses sets you back about $100, and the 3D printed parts are free download on Thingiverse. To get to the microcopin display, open the enclosure and gut out the electronics. Check out our guide on the Adafruit Learning System for a full tutorial. We're only using one side of the glasses, so remove the other eye. I printed these out to fit my glasses, but with a little CAD hacking it can be adjusted to attach to nearly anything, so you can adjust the design to match your style.
It's easy to get pie in your eye with this DIY 3D printed project. So if you like the idea of Google Glass but don't want to pay the extraordinary price, making your own video glasses is now possible. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more 3D printed projects from Adafruit. Now, if you excuse me, I have some work to do. Impossible to read tiny text, but here we go.
Righty, and we're back.
Nice.
Okay.
Cool. I love that. I love that we're all going to look like gargoyles from Snow Crash eventually.
This is a popular video because people want to play around with the technology of something like an eyepiece, something like a Google Glass, something like a Steve Mann style cyborg type thing. But the cost right now, $1,500 is pretty high, and it's it's not really something you're going to take apart. It's like $1,500. Like this is a real pair of Google Glass, and you know, unless you're Google, you don't have that much ability to kind of experiment and toss them away if you break
like play
it.
with different features and and really like optimize and make it
so you can make your own
and innovate you know, further, because it's hard to innovate on top of this expensive thing. If you break it, you get real sad.
Yeah.
So you know, build your own pair with our video glasses, which are only like $100, and Raspberry Pi, and I dare say, you know, it's like, I still think regular Google Glass is still pretty clunky. So like, you know, like, it's all the software. So like, what you can do with making your own one of these is you could work on the interface software that like makes it screen to screen make sense what it's showing you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, Raspberry Pi is a good one because it's open source. You can kind of control everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool project, guys. Nice
Discount
work.
code April Showers. Don't forget 10% off in the Adafruit store. Expires on 11:59 p.m. Okay, tools we love. This is a tool we love. This is everybody has these at
Adafruit. Tool
Adafruit.
we love. I know we use them all the time, and it's come on. It's related to the last project. You use it to take apart the video glasses, but also I'm trying to project. Someone was complaining my mic was low, which is not loud today. I'm sorry. This case, when you open it, boink, the little bits all spring forward.
Oh, that's
Could
cool.
you see?
Yeah.
It's a silly thing. I just like.
You want to go to the overhead? Okay.
Yeah, about this case, that they're like flat, and then when you open it, they all spring forward. And then it comes with, you can put the bits straight in here, or you can put the bits, you can put this in the end and put the bits in there to make it longer, so you can get into those tight spots on your computer tower or whatever. People have computer towers anymore?
Yeah.
They do?
Sort of.
And then it has all...
Mac Pros, maybe?
Yeah, sure. And then it has like lots and lots of tiny bits in Allen and Phillips and flat and triangle and Torx. So you can really unscrew and screw all kinds of screws with this screwdriver set.
Okay.
It's great for around the house and for electronics. It is a tool that we
Lady
love.
Ada approved.
38 screwdrivers in one.
Okay. Question and answers. You have questions. Becky has answers. We're giving away what today, Becky?
That is a Gemma sequin pack, so you can make your own illuminated bag light.
Okay.
Illuminated bag light, yes.
First question. My question is there a way to embed an NFC RFID sensor into Flora or Gemma to cause a certain reaction to occur? For example, correct NFC RFID chip was swiped near the sensor at the NeoPixels, and the NeoPixels turn green, and if the wrong chip is swiped, the NeoPixels flash red. Thanks for your help, Josh.
Yes, Josh, you could do this. Yeah, I was trying something new today with the questions. You make me laugh and you make me cough again.
Okay, I will do that.
You can, yes, you can use our NFC shield or NFC non-shield breakout board with Flora. The thing is, it's a little large for most wearable applications because like it's half antenna, so that it can get. Kevin Townsend designed a really nice antenna for the NFC shield. It just it needs to be as big as it is to have maximum range. So you can put it in a wearable. In fact, I had a student. Katie McElroy used it in her chameleon bag. She made like a tote bag that changes LED patterns with RFID and the NFC shield, and it worked because it's flat and it fits in there. So if it fits in your thing, then yes, the NFC shield will work with Flora and other Arduinos. But usually the tag goes in the wearable and the reader is somewhere else.
If you want to laugh later and cough up a lot of stuff, there's a good meme about cats, and it's if it sits, I fits. And it's cats that are in boxes that are too small for them, and then they extended it to like leopards, and so there's like leopards and lions, and they have like boxes that they found or something, and they're sitting in there. Yeah, it's super cute.
Because they'll do it.
If it
leopards will do the house cat thing.
If it sits, I fits.
If
universally.
I fits, yeah, I don't. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So it's not just a domesticated cat thing. It's a because cats didn't really get domesticated. They domesticated us.
Yeah, it was a trick. Okay.
Cats.
Next up, this is from John. How big are these compared to the LilyPad LED sequence? So this was a question about one of our products, and Becky has them. I'm going to push this. Push it out again.
I brought them for you.
Yeah.
I didn't think I had any of these, John, but I do.
Okay,
in my drawer labeled LilyPad.
I'm gonna
play with the settings.
I'm gonna try to focus in on these. There we go. Bing, bing, bing. Okay, so the one on
the left.
On the
on
left.
your left is an Adafruit LED sequence.
Okay.
Here, look, I can flip it over.
Yeah.
Also, you're getting nice Becky.
That's the Adafruit one.
That's the Adafruit LED sequin, you could say, because it's tell because this is LED sequin on it. And
Yeah.
Adafruit logo. This is the lily pad.
Yeah.
Sequin.
So that's
You
the
can
difference
see
in
the
sizes.
LED is mounted sideways. It's a little bit bigger. The pads are a little different shape. It has a little L on the back. It's purple. So the Adafruit one is smaller, but they're very similar. Look, negligible difference in size.
Yeah.
Bonk. I didn't measure them yet, though. I thought a visual indicator was going to be good enough for you.
Okay.
I'm
Next
sure
up.
the specs are on their site, too.
Yep. Okay, this is from Nathan Espinoza. I'm new to electronics and Adafruit, and I've enjoyed the learning process. Yay. My question is regards to the shape memory alloy or muscle wire and wearables. Have you used them before? And if not, how do you recommend getting started?
So shape memory alloy or muscle wire is a cool material. I've played with it myself before, but we don't have any at Adafruit.
Yeah.
It's not like, can't think of something really cool to do with it that's useful. It's really neat for like origami. You can make flowers that like open and close. SparkFun did a
Yeah.
cool little like there is no spoon, bending
Yeah.
spoon thing.
We have samples, and we have all the ones that are available now. And
I
there's
just couldn't think of a good project for it, you know?
It's not the projects, it's they're not quite that great right now, and we're working on maybe something, and a supplier that might have something a little bit better, a little bit more durable, something that we know so when we make a new product, you know, thousands of people could get it.
Yeah.
So there isn't anything that's kind of ready for that. So you can go online and experiment, and there's lots of little kits to get out there. You can just Google for it.
I would say like find it wherever you can online, and then there's a lot of great Instructables about playing with it.
Instructables is the best place for it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Okay.
It's a cool material. I'm not in love with it yet, though.
Next up, question for Q&A. I need a good to read small screen able to show 3 numbers. Would be lovely if it's flexible. What do you advise to use? It's for a card game playmat.
Well, Joss Van Tongeren. I think we don't have any flexible displays yet. I'm sure they'll come out eventually. They're not quite ready for consumers yet, but we have a lot of small displays that might be good for you, like our tiny OLEDs are really, really crisp and high contrast, and you can display more than 3 numbers on it, or 3 numbers big, and be able to see it on your card mat. There's also our 7-segment displays. You could use 3 of those for 3 numbers, or our LED matrix backpacks are also quite small and would like roll. All of those things would roll up pretty easily.
Yeah.
The OLED displays, though, are the slimmest height-wise, so roll up nice in your...
We'll have some little flexi LEDs. You can also maybe consider our e-ink stuff. I mean, just...
Yeah, or like if you don't need an actual digital readout, which a lot of people don't, you'd be surprised what communication you can get across with just some RGB LEDs, some NeoPixels.
Yeah. Okay. Last question before the prize. I'm looking to make a knitted stretch sensor with sonic output. I'm thinking of first testing code with Velostat and then swapping for conductive knits. Is Gemma the way to go, or Flora for serial output?
Yeah, for testing sensors, you should use, with varying values like that, analog sensors, you should use Flora for the serial output. You'll notice our Gemma sensor pack has a lot of digital sensors, like on-off,
Yeah.
or sensors with really high, like the photo sensor, it's like I'm covered or I'm not covered. For things like Velostat and stretch sensors where you want like a specific audio thing to be mapped to a specific value for that sensor output, you should use Flora because you can do the serial output. But then once you get it tuned, you could then turn it out into a Gemma project once you get your numbers massaged. It's just that you can't get those numbers back from the Gemma. And then using Velostat is a good way to start because it's an analog sensor that's going to give you a similar sort of style of readings as the stretch sensor, but I think the range might be completely different, and so you might notice you'll have to do some number massaging after you switch over to your conductive yarn knitting. But that works great as a stretch sensor. So
Okay.
sounds like you're
These
on
are good
track.
questions this
Can't
week.
wait to see your project.
Because these questions are so good, someone's going to win a prize.
Yes, we're giving away a Gemma sequin pack,
That's
which
right.
is a Gemma and 5 sequins and a battery pack and batteries, conductive thread and needles.
Yeah.
This is cool. You can make a cool
Okay.
project.
Before you give away the prize, how do people and where do people post their questions for Becky Stern?
You want to ask your question, you post it in the comments here, on the comments on Google+,
Yeah.
to me or Adafruit or both of us on Twitter,
Yeah.
on any blog post about the show,
Yeah.
on the Adafruit blog, and I also accept messages by 3-Eyed Raven.
Yeah. They can also, right now, we have an alert on the site.
Yeah.
And if you see it on there, you can click it and watch the show.
That's cool.
That's neat. Yeah, we're gonna have more alerts and cool stuff on the site.
And the new
We're
Adafruit
testing it out today.
Fully featured Adafruit website.
Yeah. Okay, you want to give
Very
this away?
cool. Yeah.
Give it away. Give it away.
Promise I'm not sick anymore. Not contagious anymore. For touching your thing I'm about to send you in the mail. Josh Stern, I like your last name and the cut of your jib. You have won today's prize. And you can email support@adafruit.com to claim your prize, or I will send you an email. It looks like you posted a comment on the blog. You win the Gemma Sequin Pack. Congratulations.
That's nice.
Yeah.
No relation, right? You don't know this person?
No, I don't
Just got to
know.
clear that up right now.
Nobody in my family named Josh. The Stern sides, they're like only children for a long way back. So if I am related to another Stern, it's very, very distantly.
Okay, this isn't like a ghost Stern. Send an email.
You tell me.
Yeah,
I don't know. He commented on the
Ghost
website.
Stern.
Can
Okay.
Ghost comment on the website?
Yeah, I think the new Google Plus finally allows that. Before
Cool.
they had no ghost policy. Now, Ghost can post up.
Thank you for
It's good to
watching.
know.
I'm tolerating my little bit of an
Yeah.
itchy lung thing.
Okay, Glass. Toggle flashlight. That's nice. See, that works.
Nice. It does work. Yeah, it totally works.
All right, so we'll see everybody next week,
Yes.
and you'll feel better.
I
Everything better.
feel pretty okay.
Okay.
I just sound bad. So if you want to show up your project, you can show up tonight at 7:30 on the show and tell. And then stick around for Ask an Engineer at 8 o'clock. Tune in next Wednesday for another Wearable
Yeah.
Electronics with Becky Stern.
Okay, Glass, turn off show.
See you next week.